Okay, so it's currently Monday morning. Now, one thing's happened. My father-in-law has taken the chain of my chainsaw to try and sharpen it. So, while the chainsaw is currently in bits, I'm going to try and give it a damn good clean, because it definitely needs it. So, I've got to clean in there, and I've also got to clean all that gunk out of there. So, I guess we'll start doing that for now. Cleaning things. But this is the week where we're going to be doing quite a lot of stuff, so I'm going to enjoy this little peace and quiet moment of cleaning right now. Let's get cracking. It's not perfect, but that's a damn sight cleaner. Job done. So for job number 2 on this lovely chilly morning, we've got this. Now, this whole extension, he's done it himself, I'm sure, because it's all concrete. So I'm pretty sure he's done it, because I don't think people build like this, but the old owner definitely does. Now, the problem is that it leaks. And one thing that I could do to try and help is to try and get rid of all of the moss that's everywhere. So I'm going to get rid of the moss on the steps, and then coming upstairs, as you can see, there's one corner, I'll show you in a second. The amount of moss that's up here is ridiculous, and I want to get rid of it all. The roof's leaking in 1 or 2 spots, and if I get rid of this moss, I'm sure it will help. So I'm going to do that right now. Try get this moss cleared and gone, and then we'll see what it's like after. And here we have the after. No more moss. Everywhere clean. Now I've got to figure out where this water's getting in. But what I'd like to do is jet wash everything up here. Because as I've been removing the moss, I've had big chunks of concrete coming up. For example, right there. And right there, you guys should be able to see just how much moss I've got off this roof. Half a wheelbarrow. That's a lot more than I expected, really, but there we go. So, coming back here, I think I've done as much as I can, as good as I can, and now it needs basically just jet washing. I think I'll do that another day though. Lovely view from up here. Tuesday morning, and Fred's trying to figure out what the hell's happening with these electrics, because we don't know. Good luck, Fred.
Quoi?
Bonne chance.
Ouais, bonne chance. Non mais.
The homemade box is gone, and there's cables everywhere. There it is. And there's the man that knows what he's doing.
Sans, il faut couper 1 mètre. Voilà, comme ça. Pas compliqué.
Ah bah oui.
Mais oui, ils nous ont donné des trucs, ces cons-là.
I understand nothing.
Son niveau.
So, we are Wednesday. The wall is starting to go in right now. So, we've got many problems with the house not having straight walls or flat walls at all. I'll show you when JP's here, by the way. Fred's here for the electricity, JP's here to help me with the walls. And we've got many problems, many head scratching things. But for now, We have the first metal rail down, screwed in. There we go, it's in. So this is going to be the wall. There will be the door. The problem is, the door fits perfectly there to there. Problem being, this wall. It's absolutely not flat. It really bulges inwards, so the door finishes about there. So we've got a huge gap. So yeah, it's a head scratcher. It really is a head scratcher. We'll see what we can get done. But for now, this door going here is the focus. Okay, so the frame is kind of up. We've still got to put uprights in the middle. But so far, so good. One straight plasterboard wall. JP.
How are we doing?
Work faster.
You've just been feeding me beer all day. How am I supposed to work?
So the major big problem was trying to get this door square so the door actually closes. We had lots of problems with this, but it closes and I can slam it, which will be good for the children when they're in having tantrums. Good job, JP.
Yeah, you know. Glad to help with your tantrums.
So there we go, all framed. The door is straight, opens and closes perfectly. One piece of placo in place, but it needs cutting again. It's a bit too big. And tomorrow we've got to do some kind of a, you'll see later. But all framework is up for now. Tomorrow, placo. Thank you. The man with the plan that can.
Well, you know, which one?
And that gets paid in beer. The best currency.
I'm expensive, you know.
So with Thursday morning, we're going to start getting some placo on and hopefully try and do something with a, you'll see. It's his idea and it's his fault that we have to do something here. Thank you for suggesting that.
You know, I do my best.
I said a sheet of placo there and then it's finished, but no, we're going much more difficult than that, which is nice.
Customize.
Yeah.
Thank you, GP.
My pleasure.
Yeah. Thank you very much. So, this is how it looks now, and I'll keep you updated. So this is the end of Thursday basically. I've just taken JP home. I've spent some time at his, we've had some coffees, I've come back and I'll show you what we've got done. So we have to cut a little bit of placo up there for that side and then for the other side. But we're leaving the backs, this one's not screwed in because Fred wants it unscrewed for doing electrics. This one's screwed in, and I have to say I absolutely hate trying to put screws into this metal stuff. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. That one's not screwed in because basically here we're going to have a gap to slide the placo on the back of this. So we don't want to screw this in. This is not screwed in. Idea being, slide it through. Here, no secrets given away, but here's a little look into what we're doing. That's going to be a back panel. What will it be? Wait and see. And that's going to go right along here. But yeah, there you go. So the door is up, the door is square. I'm very happy with it. That was hard to do that. The plasterboard is cut and ready to be screwed on. This one's actually screwed on. So I think we've done a pretty good job so far. Now, what's going to happen tomorrow, Friday? Well, I'm going to be uploading this video to send to you all, and why I'm thinking about that, I'm going to give a little message to friends and family. Basically, I'm going to stop messaging you all, okay? There'll be a video every Friday, unless I'm sick or we're on holiday or something. I'm not messaging people anymore, so there you go. But every Friday there should be a video. That's basically all I want to say. But tomorrow I'm going to have a little bit of a job to do. We've currently no lights up here, which is why the light's on me on the camera. But we've got a problem to attack for next week. So there you can see the wall. The wall will also come into this room. However, my plaster attempt has completely failed because it will not stick in the giant hole. So I have to peel everything off. Sorry about that. I have to peel all of this off. Sorry about that again. And then fill it. It's not stuck. I've tried my best, but it's dried, it's cracked. So I've got to rip all that off and try again with some actual product to fill gaps. So that's gonna be nice tomorrow. Anyway, there you go. I want to give a shout out to JP. Thank you very much, dude. I'm gonna link his channel somewhere on this page. JP also does YouTube videos. He's also a musician, so go check him out. It's really good. But that's going to be it for now. I'm going to dream about that. It's really annoying when you do something and then you've got to do it again. It feels like time wasted. But anyway, that's it for now. See you next week for more wall, plaster hole fixing, and we'll see what else we get up to. Thanks for watching. Bye. And also on a special little side note, do you want to look outside? First snow that I've seen in this new house. Unfortunately, it's not a lot of snow. But there was on the drive back from JP's house. But here there's not that much. Maybe there'll be some next week. Bye.